Hello and welcome back. This is question 6 on the complex trig handout. These questions are not in your textbook. Okay, let's see what we have here. From this spot here, we want to know the distance to this edge and the distance up to this edge. Okay, so we are going to create a triangle. Here. Second triangle to here. And a third triangle there to there. We're going to say our first triangle I don't know if you'll be able to see the red in this or not. We're going to call that triangle 1. We are going to use the law of cosines to calculate that triangle. Well, let's label our triangle. We're going to call this guy A. We're going to call this guy B. And we'll call this guy here C. Okay, we're going to find BC. We're going to use this formula here. We do have the opposite angle. Okay, so we're going to say BC equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. I guess if that's A, I really should have called that A, but we'll call it BC for length. BC doesn't matter, or we'll say A. Okay, B length B here is 4.25 squared plus C, which is this guy here is going to be C, which is going to be 2.5 squared minus 2, 4.25. Inconvenience, eh? And C, which is 2.5, and then cos 48 degrees. Okay. 2 bracket 2.5. Oh, you can't see this. Bracket cos 48 bracket equals 14.21902539. Move this up so we can all see a little better here. 4.25 squared plus 2.5 squared equals 4.3125 minus 2 902.539 equals 10.0934746 squared equals square root everything. A equals 3.177022916. So therefore, this guy here, this length here, or length A, is 3.177. Okay, part 2 of our problem. We want to figure out what this angle is here. We are going to use the law of cosines, figuring 3 sides. We have 3 lengths, and we want to find C. So we're going to say cos C equals A squared plus B squared minus C squared over 2AB. Well, let's fill it in. A, which is going to be 3.177 squared plus B, which is going to be 4.25 squared minus C, 2.5 squared over 2 A, which is 3.177 times B, which is 4.25. Let's do the bottom first. 2 bracket 3.177 bracket 4.25 bracket equals 27.0045. You're going to try and do this all in one go. 3.177 squared plus 4.25 squared equals minus 2.5 squared equals 21.905829 divided by 27.0045 equals 0.811191801. So we'll just turn around and say, call that a 2. 0.811192. Second function, cos of C. What we want to get is C by itself. So we're going to go second function, cos 0.81192 equals 35.78744294. So we're going to say 35 point, cut it off there, I guess, 35.7874. 35.874 oops, 7, 8, 7, 4. Keep in mind some of your numbers will be slightly different due to your rounding or my rounding, okay? Okay, so we're going to do our second triangle here. We're going to say this guy here. Okay. Now, the tricky part is this. That's telling me from this point to here is 3.5, and this guy here is 3.5. And we already know this length here, so we know all three lengths, so we can find an angle from it. So we're going to use the three-sided. We want to find this angle here. So we're going to call this guy C. We're going to call this guy a little c. Call that guy A. But that's fine. We only need C. So we're going to use exactly the bottom one. So write it up. I'm going to go cos C equals, and then A squared plus B squared minus C squared, and then 2AB. Okay, so we got A here. So we'll say A is 3.177 squared plus 3.5 squared minus 3.5 squared. Then we're going to say 2, and then that's going to be times 3.177 times 3.5 squared. Okie dokie, let's throw that in our calculator. Do the bottom one first. 2 bracket 3.177 bracket 3.5 bracket equals 22.239 3.177 squared plus 3.5 squared equals minus 3.5 squared equals 10.093329 divided by 22.239 equals 0.453857142. Second function cos 0.453874142 equals 63.00765711. I guess we'll go 63.0077. .77. Keep in mind your numbers can be slightly different, not a lot, than what I have due to rounding. Normally I say don't round, but here I am rounding myself. Okay, here we go. So now we have this angle here and this angle here. So we're going to say 63.0077 minus 35.784. I hope that's a 7. You got to write as neat as you can because you make mistakes that way. 63.0077 minus 35.7874 equals 272203. So therefore, this angle here, 27.2203. We have a triangle. Get rid of this. Bring in a fresh piece. So now I have a triangle that looks like this. I have this angle here, 27.2203. I have a length here of 3.5, right angle triangle. And what I want to know is this guy. So if this is my adjacent, this is my hypotenuse, this is my opposite. So I want to find my adjacent. So adjacent goes on top, adjacent over hypotenuse. There we go, adjacent over hypotenuse. Going to be using cos. That's a formula I'm going to use to solve my triangle. So let's write it out. Cos 27.2203 times 3.5 27.2203 times cos 27.2203 times 3.5 equals 3.112390.284. So we're just going to say 3.1124. So the distance from here to there, 3.1124. Okay, fresh sheet. Now we need to find the height from here to here. We're going to use the same information that we had before. We have this angle here, which is 27.2203. We have this length here is 3.5. This is the adjacent. This is the opposite. This is the hypotenuse. Okay, so let's take a look at our sheet here. Cha-ching. So we want to find the opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse is going to be sine. This is the formula we're going to use. So we're going to say sine 27.2203 times 3.5. 27.2203 times 3.5 equals, well, we're going to go sine 27.2203. Another thing is, I'm doing this as fast as I can. Don't be in a rush, because you make silly mistakes like I'm making. Yeah, it tells you what the answers are up here, but take your time. Times 3.5 equals 1.600945571. 1.6001. Actually, that's the one that's a 0. So that 9 is going to become a 10, which makes that a 0. So 1.601. 1.601. That is the height from here to here. Now we need to, I guess I can just try and rotate this one here. We have our B distance, so we subtract 4.25, subtract 3.1124, 3.1124. 4.25 minus 3.1124 equals 1.1376, which is going to be 1.138. 1.138. I hope that this helped. Let's go over this one more time. First, I found this triangle here. First, I drew a line, created this triangle here. Then from this point here, created another set of triangles. Found this angle and this length. Found the overall angle. Then subtracted this angle from that angle to get this angle. Drew another triangle here. Used this angle and this length, 3.5, to come up with this length here, which I subtracted from this length, and to come up with this length here, which is that length. I hope that this helped.